Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy, and I wanted to share a channeled message with you today. So, this message is for the Lightworker Collective, and the main overview of the message is that Mother Earth is speaking directly to us at this time. So, what I received was that you are multidimensional and have had many lives in many places, here on Earth and elsewhere. And these experiences are returning to your awareness at this time. So we are going to be experiencing more and more of what feels like remembering and like recalling memories and experiences, and also like just like wisdom and just things that we've learned and skills we've developed in all different places in all of our lifetimes. So I'm connecting to a collective that has had many, many, many lifetimes in all different places. And, you know, when we incarnate here, we agree to go through this like amnesia phase, and we forget our previous lives. And what I'm understanding is that that is on purpose to not overwhelm us when we incarnate here. However, at this particular time, we have elevated enough in our frequency, our own personal vibration. And we are making the shift into a higher level of conscious awareness. And that is bringing the awareness of our multidimensionality online now. So even though we didn't incarnate remembering these things during this exact lifetime at this moment, because we're going through this shift and we are in a higher vibration and we're accessing 5D consciousness much of the time, in those moments, those other lifetimes are coming back into our awareness. So one of the lifetimes, or some of the lifetimes, I should say, that you are going to be becoming aware of are your lifetimes on Earth. And what I heard was something about, and I'm going to share like some of the exact like messages I received. So when I channel, I receive messages clairaudiently. So I hear them and I write them down. So I'm going to share some of the word for word things, but I just want to give you like a general idea. And just kind of the gist of this is that we incarnated even before humanity. Okay, so this collective I'm talking to, you have incarnated on Earth as different life forms, different forms of consciousness that are ancient. And I know there's some people that don't believe that souls can incarnate as things other than human. Like if you incarnate as a human, you only ever incarnate as a human. That's not my understanding from what I've learned from my guides. So, you know, take that or leave that. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But I thought that was really, really interesting. So I'll share what I got through my channeled messages today. Mother Earth is speaking directly to humans right now. Those who have awakened and are ready for this message, inviting us to dance with her magic, crawl inside her safe haven, and connect and communicate with all her magnificent beings. We are co-creating a new Earth with Gaia. She doesn't want us to forget to include her in our plans. She's offering so much support and creation energy. So this is something that is sort of new, where, I mean, we've always had Mother Earth as an ally, but this is something different. It's because Mother Earth has ascended into the 5th dimension. Okay, so she is a conscious being and she has elevated her frequency. And because we have awakened and we're now coming into a frequency that is in resonance, not always, but we're getting there. We're still going through the shift right now and will be for some time. But when we come into resonance with Mother Earth, She is speaking to us. She is sharing information with us. So let me see what else I wanted to share. I had 2 different meditation sessions this morning where I got 2 different messages. So I'm kind of going back and forth, sharing what just kind of makes sense in the flow of this conversation. So something else I received was, whales sing the songs of the primordial seas. Listen and absorb their wisdom. Come back to the original wisdom of simpler times when it was just nature speaking to one another. And that's when I got this, like, just kind of a knowing. Sometimes I just get like knowings when I'm receiving messages that we incarnated before we incarnated as humans in some other forms. And that is something else that we are going to have access to, the experiences and the wisdom that we gained through those times. Connect with your ancient animal and natural world ancestors. You remember this well. Ask them to guide you. Open your heart to the wisdom they have to share. Get back to basics. Simplicity does not equate to lack of depth. Focus on your breath, connecting with nature, nourishing and moving your body, practicing simple but meaningful rituals every day that connect you to your soul, spirit, and the land. Simple expressions of honor, humility, reverence, gratitude, and love. These practices will keep you grounded and present and in the flow of love. They will also help you integrate the higher frequencies you are connecting with now, so you can emerge into the new human form that is of a higher, lighter vibration, but can still function in the 3D. This is one of the key things that Spirit has been sharing with me, is that there is going to be a fairly long period of time that this shift from 3D consciousness to 5D consciousness takes place. And we're kind of going to be experiencing both at the same time. Like, we are shifting into 5D consciousness, but it's a slow process and we're still in the 3D while this is happening. So sometimes our awareness is going to be purely in 3D. Sometimes we're going to be purely in a 5D level of awareness. And sometimes we're kind of a little bit of both. And there's going to be this, it's a real like integration period. And it's going to be for a long time. Like, I'm not getting that there's going to be a shift from 3D and then split right into like 5D. That's just not how I'm understanding it. And Mother Earth is reminding us that she is there for us as a support. And it's really important, because sometimes, especially light workers, we can tend to sort of get ungrounded when we are connecting with spirit and just kind of working on whatever it is we do that we consider our like light working, and working on, elevating our consciousness, our vibration, and all of that can sometimes make us ungrounded. And I kind of was feeling that personally, like since maybe mid-December, I've been in this sort of higher space where I feel like I'm connecting a lot with angelic and galactic frequencies, more cosmic frequencies. And yesterday, I just had this like real moment of like a shift and a kind of beckoning from Mother Nature to not forget her. And she was, I feel like, just kind of reaching out. And then I had this message come through my ancestors this morning, connecting me with this message from Mother Nature. And she really is speaking directly to us now. And like, I don't even know if sometimes I get into this space when I'm talking and I feel like I'm a little bit like channeling and I forget what I've said. But that we're in kind of like resonance with Mother Nature now, Mother Earth, Gaia. Like, so Gaia is the consciousness of Earth. And we sometimes forget that she's not there just for us to kind of ground our energy, but she has her own messages and communication that she wants to bring to us. So now I'm going to share the next part of this channeled message. There's a paradox of reconnection with primordial beginnings and new future energies coming together as one. The old is informing the new. Ancient wisdom of earth frequencies are combining with ancient angelic and galactic wisdom and cosmic frequencies to create the new earth. Mother Earth is releasing ancient codes through her elements and beings who are intermingling with cosmic frequencies to create a world that has never been seen. She has awakened to her own primordial roots, as are you. And you and Mother Earth are joining forces to create something spectacular and fantastic, the likes of which have never been seen. Call in your helpers. It's time to forge the forces of earth magic and celestial magic. Humans are conduits and vessels for these mystical energies. You are fully equipped for this task. The old world is falling as we silently build the new world to take its place. We are one, we are all, and we will prevail. So I thought that was really beautiful and encouraging and uplifting, and just a great reminder to not forget that Mother Earth is not just our ally and just not there just for our enjoyment, but as a being to work with, and not to forget to connect with Mother Earth. And I feel like as we're getting into more of our remembering of our multidimensionality, that she's going to be communicating with the parts of us that were deeply connected with her in our previous lifetimes. Like, we have this natural ability to communicate with her. I think sometimes people feel more comfortable communicating with their spirit guides or angels or, these ascended masters and things like that. And maybe not as comfortable, and probably this isn't the case, but it may be, and it's just coming through. But communicating with plants, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the animal kingdom. And this is something that we are going to be doing more and more. Like Lightworkers before us, like in previous generations, weren't really connecting with Mother Earth in the way that we are, with this like direct communication. Yes, they were very much connected to taking care of Earth. I don't mean it like that. But this is a whole new thing, this communication aspect, this back and forth communicating with Mother Earth. And I feel like she has a lot that she wants to share with us, a lot of her own frequencies that she's going to be sharing with us that we can embody. And just her own words of wisdom. So be open to receive that. That's going to be coming through more and more as we continue moving forward through this shift that we're going through right now. So I would love to hear from you if you're experiencing any of this. Are you feeling more called to bring in nature into your spiritual practices in any way, and really communicating with Mother Nature? Are you feeling that call and receiving your own messages and energy? This morning, and I'm feeling this again sitting here. So I can look out a window as I'm sitting here at my desk, and there's this beautiful big sycamore tree in my yard that I feel very connected to. And it's this beautiful, like, protective being over my home, my family. And I feel very connected to this being. And whenever I'm looking at it, I am feeling this sensation in my body, like electricity. I know that sounds kind of strange, but I'm feeling like kind of like buzzy and this electricity. And it's just like this connection. I've felt like a heart-to-heart connection with this being before, but I'm feeling it more in an energetic way. And Spirit is saying that we are going to be noticing that real, like, physical connection. The more you ground, the more you connect with these beings, we're like bringing through their energy up through the soles of our feet, up into our bodies and through our energy centers. And it's going to enable us to create a new earth in a way that we just are not even expecting. Like, we've been planning and dreaming of what the new earth could be, and it's going to be even more incredible, is what I'm understanding, than we've even imagined to this point, especially as we connect with Mother Earth more and more. So, wow. I hope you're feeling this energy yourself too. Let me know. Thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.